The crystals of creation have revealed themselves. Evils emerge across the multiverse. The armies of the abyss gather. The Underdark's plans are near fruition. Chaos erupts across all spheres, and darkness descends on the planes. Alliances are forged in blood. The gods move avatars like pawns on a board, and unlikely heroes emerge to thwart the unstoppable. But will it be enough before the material plane crumbles? The hopes rest in a group of wayward adventurers. The battle of the Outlands awaits.
Our adventurers enjoyed the revelry of the Gruul clans as Nikya of the Old Ways handed Kurgan the Sword of the Old Ways, just before Borborigmos in the Burning Tree clan rushed in to challenge the tired and beleaguered Belanak crew. After a back-and-forth challenge, our adventurers fended him off with the help of Nikya, who used her ability to control the vines to keep the rest of the clan at bay. Slipping away out of Skarg with the help of Rat, a guildless 16-year-old girl with a special ability, they ended up back at the Boris camp, where they met Feather, who relieved Kurgan of the Boris responsibility, but not Jay, and informed them that Navina had information on Kurgan's backpack contraption, and to meet at the statue of Angros Kos. Will our adventurers unravel these mysteries, find the Crystal of Creation, or end up Gruul paste for the Burning Tree clan? Only time will tell. And we left you guys off at Precinct 6. And you are just got off the subway of Precinct 6. You are on Benzer's Bridge, heading up to the Wayport station. And this place is, right now, it's roughly around 3 to 4 o'clock-ish. Let's go with 3:30. And what you see here is there's a lot of merchants at this section, but up ahead towards Wayport, there is, so that's where the Boris are really hanging out in that area. You could see that there's a lot of commotion up ahead. There's some Orzhov pontiffs. They're wearing sort of like Catholic robes, and they're ordering these tieflings around and carrying lots of cases of something, you can't really tell, and yelling at them that they're not working hard enough. And these people look pretty beleaguered, soot all over their faces, tired faces. You see a lot of tired faces. You see a mom walking by with her baby, and get in line on this food line where these Galgori swarm people are slopping this really nasty looking like paste in these bowls as they're getting fed. You're definitely not in the fancy part of town that you were in before. This place is more of a working class steel mill type of town. What are you guys gonna do?
Here's what's going to happen. Tex is going to go up to the most attractive person they can find and be like, well, howdy there, missy. Where's, I'm from out of town and I want to make my way to the Gore house. Could you put me in the right direction?
Yeah, they point you up, and up on the hill, there's this giant fortress. And to the left of it is, there's fire and torches and tent cities. It's kind of circus tents that are above that show like the Gore house, and she points up there and she's like, yep, it's up in that area. You're looking for a good time, I see. You're gonna head up to the Gore house, huh?
Well, that I am.
She's like, do you have some money that you can hand me? I'm really hungry.
Okay, I don't know how much money Tex has, but I feel like maybe he'd like give I don't know, a gold.
Okay. And you hand one over to her, and she's like, oh my goodness, thank you, and she heads off. All right, is that where you guys gonna head over in that direction?
I mean, it's either that or just sit around and do nothing.
Okay, And it's taking you a long time to get there, and as you make your way to the Gore House, there is it's right around 5 o'clock, and you hear a big whistle go off, and now people are getting off of work, and all of a sudden the town or the street kind of transforms. All of a sudden you see up ahead a group of people gathered like a parade is heading down the street towards you. Up ahead there's a juggler with fire, and he's juggling these balls of fire up into the air, and there's people doing backflips down the middle of the street, and people are lining the street and clapping as these people are walking towards you. You're in the middle of the street, so what are you doing?
Tex isn't that big of an idiot, so he's just gonna move to the side of the street just so that he's not in the way.
Okay, and what's Kurgan doing?
And well, he's gonna do the same, because he's also smarter than Tex and probably would have done that before him.
Okay, and Lee and Jay, what are you guys doing?
Gonna grab his coin purse and move to the side of the street.
Excellent.
Keeping in a group with Kurgan and Tex.
Yeah, so but these people go by you, and behind them is a couple of demon-shaped Chinese dragons. You know, like those Chinese parades where a bunch of people are holding sticks and making the dragon move around. And I need someone from your party to roll me a perception.
Yo, you mind if I... Yo, hey guys. Hey, was being... Let me make sure I'm not gonna roll into a Discord. Cool. Alright, just a normal, everyday perception check. 17.
Okay. And you look across the way, Jay, and across the street, maybe a little further down than across the street, like at a diagonal angle, you see a hooded figure talking to a grasshopper-like insect. But what catches your eye a little bit is that the hood moved back from this figure, and you see Veraska. And she hands this insect grasshopper a package. And then a dragon, Chinese dragon, blocks your view for a second, and then they disappear.
Hey, guys, you know that vision I was telling you about? The one where I got knocked out at the end of the door challenge, whatever? I saw that lady. I saw the snake-haired lady, the Medusa. And I'm just whispering this to the group. I'm not like shouting it to everyone in the vicinity.
Veraska? Is that her name?
Yeah, that's it. She was right over there talking to... Was the grasshopper thing like a person, or was it more just like an actual animal?
A humanoid shape, but in a grasshopper form.
So basically the bad guys of A Bug's Life.
Yes.
Okay.
See if I can.
Yo, odd reference, but I get it.
I mean, what, it fits.
Yeah,
they're
it's true.
human-shaped.
It's true. So what are you guys gonna do?
How far away did you say they were?
Maybe about 75 feet away. There it is. I dropped into Discord.
Okay, can Jay, from his height and his stupid high perception, could he see either the grasshopper or Veraska?
No, that's a hiccup.
You saw them, Jay, but you saw her hand this grasshopper a package, and now the Chinese dragon with the demon head blocked your view, and now they're both gone. Now you're looking around and you don't see them right now. There's a lot of people between you and the other side of the street.
Alright, I guess Jay will attempt to go, like, just push through the crowd, make sure no one steals from him, and because he doesn't trust this place at all, and is going to look for either.
Okay, so let's go
And it's
with
not-
a dex check. A dex check because you're going to be avoiding around all this parade of people. So why don't you give me a dex, and we're looking for a 15 here.
Ooh, that's not great. Yeah, that's an 8.
Okay, so you're getting caught up and you like bounce into this woman who is on stilts and she almost falls over and she glares at you. Lee, what do you want to do here? You see that they're searching for somebody across the street, and you hear all this thing. You hear all this. So what do you want to do here?
Yeah, I agree with Jay. I'm gonna try to leave.
Okay.
Also.
You want to go across, so you can give me a dex to try to make it across. So looking for a 15. 12. Same with you. You make it past the woman with the stilts, but you get wrapped around this dragon, and this person, like, you rip a hole in the side of it, and this person looks at you through it. He's like, "What the hell, man? Jesus, watch where you're going." All right, Kieran, what do you want to do?
I guess I will try and follow and hope that I don't make as big of a fool of myself as everyone else has.
Okay, go for it.
Yo, I believe in you. You got this.
Well, at least someone does. Okay, so this is just a dexterity.
Dexterity check here.
No, never mind. I'm thinking of saving throws, not check.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've only got like a... Is this an athletics check at all? Or no, that's strength. I was thinking
Yeah.
acrobatics, never mind.
Acrobatics would be, I mean, you can give me acrobatics.
11!
11. So same with you. You guys are all getting like caught up into this parade and getting washed out. You're in the middle of the parade. Now, you can't give me a dex anymore. What other skill would you like to use here? We'll go with Jay. You're up next.
Okay, so I still have... Remember Vengeance, the staff that I've been using this entire campaign?
Yes, of course.
I
It
have
has a
had
name.
Yes, it has a name. It's Vengeance from
Yeah.
the Tuhon clan. I would like to use an ability with it.
Oh, nice. What are you gonna do?
This
So,
is a first.
There's an ability I can get, which is I use 1 key point and I can spray water in a hard jet that will bounce me 20 feet up.
Yes.
Can I use that to leap over the crowd somehow?
Hell yes. Hell yes. So you're gonna do that? You're gonna...
Yeah,
use
Jay
that-
just points the staff down and...
Okay, so you are flying into the air over 20 feet, and now you can give me a perception check, and I'm going to make it a higher DC because you're flying and you're going at incredible speed. So I'm going to look for 18 here. 22. Okay, you see the grasshopper, and he is bounding away. He's not noticing you at all, but he's heading down. You don't see Veraska right now, but you do see the grasshopper.
Okay, I am going to, while I am flying through the air,
Yeah.
this is the dumbest thing I've ever done with this staff, which is surprising. I would have thought
I
I've
know.
done dumber by now. I will, as I'm in the air, look down to my party members, point in the direction that the grasshopper is going, and then down back to the ground, and I want to, if we're doing dumb, let's go full dumb. Jay is going to attempt to, run on people's heads to try and chase down that grasshopper.
Okay, well,
Jump.
you're 20
Go.
feet in. Were you going straight up, or were you kind of angling it?
More like a diagonal direction in the general direction where I last saw them.
Yes. So you're getting across the street right now, but you pointed. I want to go with Kurgan. You see Jay, you see him point in general direction. He's on his way down. What are you doing?
Should I try and catch him or something? Can I...
Jay'll be fine.
So are there a bunch of other tieflings and stuff in here in this parade?
Yeah. There's at least 100 people of the Rakdos in this parade, and all over just juggling and doing acrobatics and all that stuff. What are you doing?
Can I make a performance check to make it look like I fit in?
Of course you can. Give me a performance check. Now
It's been 3 weeks. I need to get this out of my system.
What are you gonna be doing here?
Maybe I'm gonna try and catch Jay and maybe just toss him up higher a bit or something, or maybe toss him towards someone so he can step on their head or something.
Okay, go ahead. Do me a performance check. Let's see how good this goes.
Oh shit, 17!
Okay.
Hey.
So what? Explain to me what you're doing here. Go ahead.
I'm just, I walk underneath him, I have my hands out and each of my, his feet land on each of my palms and I sort of push him in the air towards someone else.
Okay, and as he lands, he's on your hand. We'll let him roll for that, but I want to go to Lee here. So Lee, you see Jay come to a land. Kurgan does a performance, and you see him move over and catch Jay, and Jay is in his hands. What are you doing?
I guess just watching this happen. Lee doesn't really want to be involved.
Yeah, just hovering close by. You're just moving close by.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't need to roll for that. That's pretty
okay.
Standard. Okay, talking about standard. What do you want to do here? You land on his hands, and he's ready to give you a little extra boost.
I want... Kurgan, can you throw me in that general direction? And I'll
Sure.
point where the grasshopper boy was.
All right, I'm gonna need a dexterity or acrobatics for you, and Kurgan, I need either strength or what is the other one? Athletics.
Athletics.
Okay.
Yes.
Would I perhaps be able to rage just to get that
Yeah, go for it. It's a
extra
bonus
if I
action.
need?
Go right
Okay.
ahead.
Right. And rage, I get advantage on strength checks. Okay, alright. So with advantage,
Yeah, and your
And plus
sword
8.
all of a sudden grows on your back to massive
28.
size.
Oh, natural 20, yo pog.
Yeah. Yeah,
Nice.
natural 20.
Beautiful. So you land right next to this grasshopper, but he has opened up this receptacle that is in the ground that you've seen throughout Ravnica. This is where people throw garbage into. And he's just climbing down into it. And he's already made his way down this ladder that's in this receptacle, and you land right next to this thing. It's probably about 10 feet wide, and it's got a sort of a rounded top that you can slide open, and people throw things down into it, and he's climbed down. It's pretty dark in there, but you've seen him descend down into it, and you're right there. So what do you do?
Ooh, this is an issue. Well, Jay doesn't have dark vision, which is great. So what Jay will do is, you see Jay, I love the fact that I'm doing this, will light a torch, look down into the hole, and with a torch lit, can he see how far down that goes?
Sure. You look down and you see, as you light the torch, it takes you a little time to get the torch lit. You open it up and you see that it's about 20 feet down, and it goes to this platform where there's already garbage there. And you see the grasshopper, and he looks up and he sees you, and he takes this thing to his chest a little bit, this package, and he looks up at you, and he runs to the center of this this platform that's underneath it, and it's probably about 20 feet by 20.
Alright, cool. Jay is just going to take a step and fall down.
Okay.
And if he falls on top of him, he falls on top.
You pretty much land onto the ground, and it's about 20 feet down, so you can roll me a dexterity. I don't think you have advantage, or you don't take fall damage, do you?
If I'm level 9, yeah, I can negate 45 points of fall damage.
Yeah, so it's fine, because I think it's only 2d6 for 20 feet. So
Yes.
you land on the ground, and and he's right into the center of the room, and that'll be your turn right there. Why don't we go with Kurgan? You just saw Jay land, and that's all. And he jumped into this like garbage can receptacle thing. What are you doing?
I guess I'm gonna try and maybe continue walking through to get to the garbage can and just like poke my head in it and just scream hello if he needs help or something. I don't know.
Yep. You look down and you see Jay has landed. You still have your torch in your hand, Jay?
Yes, he needs it to see.
Yes. So he has a torch in his hand. You see him right down next to this ladder.
You're right, Jay? Need help?
Maybe if this person decides to do things the hard way, I might.
Okay.
Join me, why don't you?
Yeah, why not? I just jump down.
Okay.
Give him a
So you're
little helping
jumping?
hand. I'm jumping.
Give me a dexterity save, and I'm looking for a 15.
Saving throw.
Yes,
Okay,
please.
alright. Now, as Jay pointed out earlier, I have advantage on dex effects that I can see while not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated. Does that affect...
Yes. No, you're good. You can
Okay,
see.
sweet. Got dark vision. That's only going to be a 13.
Okay, so you're gonna take 2d6 of damage here. So let's go ahead and do that.
What
And,
kind?
it should be like force, I think.
Bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning
because
Yeah.
it's fall down.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so it's 9 damage.
Oh,
to you.
9.
And,
So 5.
okay, and Lee, what are you doing? You just saw Kurgan and Jay jump into this receptacle. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the ladder down.
Yeah, and you just walk down, and you all end up at the same spot, down at this receptacle. And as you do, you see up above you the grasshopper, and he shuts the lid to this thing and locks it. And the grasshopper that you saw was an illusion, and he disappears. And then all of a sudden you feel a rumbling, and this metal container on the floor opens and splits in two, like it like opens up, and you start falling down 60 feet. You're falling, and you see garbage, nothing but garbage underneath you. And yep, go ahead.
I know I can take this, but this is what, 60 feet straight down?
60 feet straight down.
I know that just as for Lee's sake, Lee has flight, I believe, too.
Yep.
Just while they're falling, because spells are complicated to keep track of.
You do, Lee. You have flight, so you can fly. But this thing, as soon as it falls down, all the garbage with you starts to fall down, and then all of a sudden it closes back up. So now the roof is above you, closed. That was your floor, and you are falling. So let's roll for initiative. And
Great.
Lee. All right, Lee, you are up. You guys are descending down fast to this pit of garbage. Everybody should be seeing the battle map, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What are you guys doing here?
While I'm flying around, right?
Well, you haven't done that yet. Is that what you
I haven't done that yet. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So you cast flying. I think you can cast it on multiple people too, if you want.
Okay. Yeah, I want to cast it on
Right? I do
Jane
believe
Kerrigan.
You can cast it on 3 people in total.
Okay. Yeah. Then myself and Jay.
Okay. So you all of a sudden now are flying around. You guys can put yourself into this battle map here.
And now all 3 of us have 60 feet of flight speed.
Yep.
Sweet, very cool.
And there is a ton of garbage, and it smells. And now you hear a rumbling noise up above you, and there's these grates, and all of a sudden water starts to pour up above you. Roughly, let's say it's 60 feet to the garbage, to the wall, 30 feet up, so halfway. Now water is pouring in to this garbage place, all the garbage. What are you guys doing? We'll go with Kurgan.
Water's all rushing in?
Yep.
Okay, alright. Well, I'm still raging, right?
I don't think
You
you
took
damage.
damage. He did because he took
Yeah.
damage while falling.
The fall,
Fell,
yeah.
fell ball. All right. You're still raging, but if you don't take damage after this turn, you're not raging.
Alright. I'm gonna run up to the closest, like, sort of... Is it just one grate of water, or is there
There's
multiple?
3 grates of water in this cylindrical room.
Okay, I'm gonna run to the closest one to me, and I'm going to, as an action, touch the water that's coming through that grate,
Okay.
and turn a 5-foot cube of it into ice,
Okay.
and hope that the grate's
pouring
5 foot
out, yeah.
wide.
It's roughly around 10 feet wide, but in the power of this water is gushing out. It looks like it's trying to fill this room up with the water.
Okay, that probably won't work then. Alright, I'm just gonna do that anyway, just
Okay.
to one of the things. Would I have to make some sort of a strength check to just...
Yeah, you're gonna have to fight your way through this water to get to the grate. Is that what you want to do, or you want to just get the water and freeze the water?
I'm gonna get to the grate and freeze the water.
Okay.
Then
you
on
can
my next
fly
turn, I'm gonna try the
above
same.
it. You can fly above it, and then
Oh yeah, we're flying, I forgot.
and you can go down onto this water. Go for it. And is it an attack?
Wait,
roll?
if we're... I forgot that we were flying, I'm sorry. I'm just going to try and get to the top of the grate
Yep.
and try to see if I can just push it off.
Okay. It's 2 sealed metal grates together, and when it opens, think about like they both just like fall down and then lift back up.
I mean like the one that the bug man closed on us, the top, the roof.
Oh, you can't get to that. So think of it like there's this cylindrical roof that he opened up and can get down a ladder, and then the floor of that opened up. So people throw garbage into this receptacle, it builds up there, and then these people pull a lever, and all that garbage that builds up falls down into this room that you're in right now.
Oh, alright, that's how it works. Okay,
And he closed
Well-
it, so now it's the ceiling above you is closed.
okay, I'm gonna go back to my original plan and just try and slap that water and just turn it to ice.
Okay, go ahead and give me an attack roll.
An attack roll, okay. What would this bonus be? Strength?
So you're using your Ray of Frost, is that what you're doing?
No, I'm using a class ability. It is
Okay.
Tundra. As an action, I can touch water and turn a 5-foot cube of it into ice, which melts after 1 minute.
Okay.
The
so
action fails if a creature is in the cube.
No, that's no problem. You touch it, but the water that you touch turns into ice, and it just like gushes down and lands on the garbage underneath you.
Well, that didn't work. Okay, that's my turn, I guess.
It's
Shit.
Jay's turn. Jay, what are you doing?
Okay, Can Jay see like any either button that's like, hey, emergency stop, there are people in here, or just an exit of some sort?
You can give me a perception.
Alright. 26.
You do not see a button of that sort, but you do see movement in the garbage underneath you. There's something is moving underneath you.
Is it like there's a creature down there, or the garbage is all funneling down?
From what you can tell, it all of a sudden a little rat appears and like scurries up, and now there's more rats, and now there's hundreds of rats are escaping from underneath because the water is filling now, going down, and it's pretty much driving the rats that are in here up on top of this pile of garbage.
Then Jay will just calmly float over to Lee and go, Lee, do you happen to have any teleportation to get Kurgan out of here?
I think so.
Alright, get Kurgan out of here. I'll be fine if water's the only problem.
You sure?
100%. I have potions for this sort of thing.
Okay. Then
Okay,
I can just do...
so in your turn, you will do that.
Okay.
So you're gonna be up right after my turn. Exploding.
Yeah, Jay, by the way, is at the height, as close to the top of the pit.
Exploding from the center of this room is a giant worm who explodes up towards you and will make
Star Wars.
You know what? You kind of caught on to my
Feeling like this feels like a Star Wars, my friend.
I was thinking that, but I didn't say it.
And it is going to attack one with Jay here. So Jay, you're going to take a 28. Does that hit?
Yeah, 28 hits me.
Okay, and that's 17 piercing, and you got to make me a DC 19 saving throw or be swallowed by this worm.
Give me a second. I'm going to use my reaction and less that damage
Okay.
with Stone's Endurance by like nothing probably. Yeah, by 3. Crazy.
Okay. Yeah.
I still take a lot of damage. And dex save, you said?
Yes, please. Looking for a 19.
Ooh. 21.
Oh, so he reaches up, he bites you, and he's about to swallow you, and you break free from it, and you fly away a little bit from it. And good job. That was gonna be nasty. And on the way down, it's going to take a tail swing towards you. And tail stinger towards who's this? Let's see. Looks like Kurgan would be closer for this tail stinger. So here comes its tail stinger here. And does a 15 hit you?
Well, a 15. That's. Yeah, a 15 hits. Just
Okay.
meets it. And I'm still raging, baby. Holy shit.
Jesus
DC
Christ.
19 Constitution saving throw. Oh my god, I've got a +7 to con. I just need
Yeah.
a 12.
So
I got a 3, so that's a 10 total. Fuck.
yeah,
Ow,
so you're gonna take that poison.
Wait,
Yo.
what does my sword give me? What does my sword give me? I need to check.
So this stinger
Uh,
just goes right into your stomach area and out the other side, and you see Kurgan get jammed by this thing.
So 7 from the piercing, 46 from the poison. Oh my god, that's more than half my hit points gone.
Good lord.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah,
Okay,
Yo,
Please
Lee, you
don't
said
tell
you got
me I'm
Dimension
grappled.
Door?
you're not grappled.
Thank
It rips
Christ.
its stinger out of you, and it's heading down. Still there to attack, but it's making its way back down into the garbage.
Making
Okay.
its way back down.
It is- Lee, you're up. You want a dimension door
Okay.
here?
You know what? Nah,
And Lee
I'm just
J-
kidding.
Lee
No.
J, he's all good. He's got some potions. He's okay.
I got some
No.
I got some potions to avoid drowning. I don't got potions to avoid this.
God, what good are you?
Yeah. Oh, I
Where's
love you
Tex
guys.
during all this? Is he just like chatting up some tiefling performer or
Tex-
something?
He's still talking to that lady.
Yeah, he's talking. He doesn't care.
Textos going through the trash and was like, I'm not doing that.
Can I dimension door him to Tex?
You can dimension door
Or just to a
yourself
different
and-
dimension?
You
Okay.
teleport a couple hundred feet. I don't know the exact specifics. And you can choose another creature that that you can touch, basically. So you can go over to Kurgan and teleport him out as well, because he just took a lot of damage out. You at least,
Okay.
and you
Then
can
I'll-
teleport them anywhere. You can either visualize a point or go like 300 feet straight up.
Alright, then I'm gonna... Can I bring us to where Tex is?
But Tex is way away from you guys.
Too far away.
Yeah. So you guys are 60 feet. Roughly, you guys can get... So from the floor to the top is 20 feet. From the ceiling up above to the top. So it's about 20 feet.
Yeah. You,
Okay.
You can teleport up to 500 feet with that. Actually.
Yeah.
Okay, well, at least get us back to when we came down here, so like...
Yeah, you can get
Well-
back to the top.
Okay, then, yeah, I'll do that.
Who are you taking with you? Because you can take yourself and someone else.
Yep. You're leaving
And
one
Kiergan has the
behind.
most damage. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
then I'll take Kiergan.
Okay. You open a dimension door, you hop through, and it's actually whoever's... And you say, Kiergan, get on. Its door's floating in the air, and you fly through. Okay. So Lee flies through, and Kiergan, you're up. What are you doing?
I guess I fly up to sort of grab Lee so I can be teleported out.
Yep. And you're out as well. And Jay, you're flying there all alone. What are you doing?
All right. This is an issue. So this weird snake thing. How high can I tell like how high this thing goes? If I like go to the ceiling, can this thing still hit me?
Yeah, this thing can go all the way up to the ceiling and back down. You've seen the tail, but its body was always on the ground. So
Is
it's
that,
pretty long. It's pretty long.
The grate where the water's coming in, that's enough to move through, right?
You can get your hand in, but you can't get your body through it.
That's an issue. I don't exactly know what to do here. I'm gonna be 100% with you.
Die.
Yeah, die, but I don't want to, like, no, I know dying is like an option, but, okay, so this thing's still within melee range?
Yeah.
Okay, how much you guys want to bet that this thing has a good con save?
I mean, it's probably got like one of the best con saves we've ever seen.
Yeah,
It lives in a
but-
pile of trash, for God's sake.
What did you say?
I said plus 50, but I was just joking.
I thought you said plus 15 in a serious way, and I was like, uh-oh. But, this is a problem. Hold person won't work.
Oh, that attitude.
Funny. Yo, I don't think this thing counts as human. I don't think I can move far enough away from it. I don't quite know what to do here. I am going to, bonus action disengage. And
Okay.
use my action... Well, I don't really have anything I can do, so, I guess I will, move, I don't know, 60 feet that way with flight.
Okay.
And use my action to dodge, because I'm kind of not sure how to fix this problem here.
Alright. Well, he is going to go over to here and attack you. And he's got 2 attacks, so his bite... 25?
Yeah, 25 hits.
Alright, I'm gonna need a DC 19.
Yeah, I'm gonna fail. I'm gonna die. 21
No, he
again.
makes it! Alright, 21 points of
Oh
not
my
damage.
dead yet.
God. Oh my god.
Okay, and now here comes his tail sting. Does a 26?
14 misses.
Oh yeah, that's
14
right.
because I dodged.
That's right. That's
Ooh.
right. And you dodge
not
out
yet.
his tail stinger, and it hits the wall beside you, and now it's going back down into the garbage. But it's a melee. It's so big that like it's still near you, and it's winding up for another attack. So what are you doing? Oh wait, let's go to the top. You guys are at the top now. Lee and Kiergan, you are outside of this receptacle. What are you doing?
Do I see Tex anywhere?
No, Tex is gone.
Oh. Bloody bastard. Did he run off to join the circus, do you reckon?
I guess we'll find out in a couple of weeks where he's at.
Okay, so that lever that opens the trash pit,
Yeah.
can I pull that open to open the trash pit?
You have to go down. Yeah, you can open it up. It's got a button there, and it says, "Warning, only press this if it's sealed shut." So you have to seal the lid, and you can push the button, and it opens it up.
Can I do that?
Yeah, you can certainly try.
Okay, I do that. Does that somehow get us Tex? Tex? No, Jay.
Okay, Jay, you see the ceiling open up.
All right. How far away is that from me?
That is roughly 20 feet above you. And the water stops.
Okay.
So.
All right. Okay, this is so dumb, but I want to do it because you gave me this and I haven't used it yet. Jay is going to, because I have, whatever. Jay is going to point his staff at this thing and go psh, as a fire hose shoots out of water. Can it
Okay.
make a dex save?
Of course it can. Alright, so it's got to make a dex save. You're going to use the... How long have you had this thing in? Alright, here's his dex
I've
save.
had this thing since my
Never-
third session.
Oh,
my God.
a 2 and a -1. There you go.
Okay, so it is now pushed back 20 feet from the strength
Nice.
of this water.
Nice. And that stops me from giving you that opportunity attack that I was dying to get.
Yes.
Damn
Oh,
it.
also it takes 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Damn,
do you wanna
5 points?
do you wanna
Holy
make
shit,
this
this thing's
lethal?
OP.
If I can kill this thing with a hose.
No, you did not.
Yeah,
Just
I
barely
know,
made
but
a scratch on this thing.
he barely scratched it, but the force of unexpected water.
Exactly.
And Jay is going to zoom up into that tube.
Yeah, definitely. And it's only 20 feet, and you fly up. The lid's got to be closed on the top where the ladder is for the floor to open up. So you make it all the way to the top, and I assume you're banging on the lid. Let me
Yo,
out of this
bong, 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 bong.
and you open it up, and they open up the lid, and the floor closes again on this monster, and you climb out. Wow.
Jesus, that
Whoa.
luck. That was so much luck.
Wow. Oh, I almost had you if it wasn't for
If
you
I had-
kids.
If that
And
bite
you're
had hit
meddling
me, or if I
the
failed
gun.
that dex save, Jay wouldn't be dead. Jay had 45 HP left. Ugh.
Oh man. I made this whole battle map and it was ruined by a dimension door. Damn it.
Yo, hog.
Good job,
dimension
Lee.
door.
Lee, you saved them.
You
Oh.
really did.
Yeah, you.
Yo.
Yo.
Yeah, as Jay climbs out, he just clasps Well, I'm glad we didn't fly into the trash, because that would have been gross, but we got flight. Jay just gives Lee a big hug, and you know what, screw it, he gives Kurgan one as well.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was close.
Was
Okay, you're covered in gunk.
Yeah,
Okay,
his
alright.
seat is smelly. He's got like a rat that's clawed, like jumps out of his pocket of his robes, scurries off.
Just scurries away.
And then this person walks by and it's like, ew, these guys just got out of the garbage. Disgusting. And the parade has moved its way down. The streets are now full of revelry. People who have gotten off of work are now partying it up. It seems like they work hard and party hard here. What are you guys doing?
Jay, you see Jay, similar to, if you guys have seen the Avatar: The Last Airbender, out of his water skin, water comes up, and he will use elemental attunement and control the water near him, and like just wash himself off with that.
I freeze the water as he's doing it. No, it doesn't work if a creature's in there. It fails.
Oh,
Thank God.
that's hilarious, man.
And, Jay will politely, because he's a polite person, clean everyone else. He glares at Kurgan for attempting that.
Alright, so you guys make it to Wayport. The neighborhood of Wayport rises like a pillar from the midst of the Dead Bridge Chasm, and a number of bridges, large and small, connect it to the surrounding city of multiple vertical levels. Many goods traded within this district are funneled along Tin Street, often pausing at the Wayport's warehouses along the way, but only the wealthiest merchants can afford storage space here. So you see a lot of the Orzhov have their warehouses here. There's some Boros, but the Cayman Fortress that looms over Wayport is where the Boros Legion house all their goods. So there is a lot of warehouses around this area, and you make your way into the Wayport. What are you guys doing from here?
So Tex is at the Gore House, right?
Yeah, Tex
still-
disappeared
we
on you
hope.
guys. Yeah, he disappeared from you guys.
Well, Kurgan and I have the Sending Stone, so that doesn't really help us with that. I'm still a member of the Boros Legion, which is not great if we ever want to leave. And we also have Timmy's debts to deal with.
That's true. So you guys are leaning against the side. Dead Bridge Chasm is off into the distance, and you look down there, and there is the main way to get to the Galgari Guild Hall. And as you go and you look down there, Jay, you see this familiar cloak of Veraska, and she looks up, and you make eye contact, very far distance away, but you guys see each other, and she turns around and she walks into this hole in the side of the Dead Bridge Chasm and disappears.
If we were to go talk to Veraska, do you think it'd end peacefully or in hostilities?
I mean, she stole one of the crystals, so she's probably not good. Or at least she's probably not allied with us, so it might end hostily.
I ask because I just saw her go in that little hole in the caverns over there, and I don't particularly want to fight.
Yeah.
So, what is Belanax Adventurers doing here?
Is there anything, is that just like, I know, like, is there anything like sign around that hole in the bridge? Or anything to tell what it is or where
Well,
it
you
goes?
see
Just
a
like
lot
tavern?
of these insects, which you've seen all around. They are part of the Galgori. They're called the Gruul. Not the Gruul, what's it called? The Crawl. Sorry, the Crawl. And they're a bunch of insects that work for their Galgari, but they are mainly garbage people and clean up things, and have you seen some wheeling dead people. They sort of like are the cleaning crew of the Ravnica. And
Bring out your dead.
yeah, and they are all over that area working and cleaning stuff out and going to and fro. There's a lot of traffic around Dead Bridge Chasm because that's their guild hall is right in there.
They bringing bodies and trash into that hole? Or is it just
Yeah,
stuff alone?
yeah, pretty much. You see a lot of people carrying things in and out of there, garbage, dead bodies, junk.
You guys want to go get a drink?
Yeah, I kind of want to get that that like weird worm poison out of me. If a drink helps with that, then I'm definitely drinking.
Yeah, he's got a giant hole in his in his stomach area where this.
Yeah, like Jay got a bite out of him.
Yeah.
Jurgen has a massive hole in his stomach. And we're just chilling on the side of a bridge.
It's like the Futurama episode where the group goes to get bees and Fry just gets stung through the chest or something.
Nice. I love Futurama.
Vibing.
So were you guys
Alright.
gonna get a drink?
Yeah, everyone looks down at the area that is marked plot and says, time to go pub crawling.
Yeah, exactly. Time to
And
go.
yeah, we're gonna go... I think Jay is trying to go to a place where they can chill and take a short rest.
Certainly. There's plenty of places in Wayport area where there's bars there, or you can go to the Gore House and make your way up to the Gore House, which is the main festivities. It's up to you. What are you guys looking at doing here?
Tex might be at the Gore House.
Yeah, but it's called the Gore House, so I don't know if we'll get much rest there.
Fair. I don't particularly enjoy any festivities that I think would be on offer.
Lee, what do you want to do, Lee?
Yeah.
Lee just wants to drink.
Okay. Well, there's definitely bars around here. So you want to go to the closest bar right here in Wayport?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, so you see two different types right away. You see one for, it's where the merchants are at, so it's a little bit more upscale, and you see one that's a little bit for the workers there that is definitely lower scale. Which one do you guys want to go to?
Higher scale. Jay got the money for it.
Okay,
As long as it's not like a platinum for a thimble of ale.
okay. This place is called the Broken Scales, and it's got a scale like weighs things, and it's broken. And you walk into there. There is a piano playing, and there is a tiefling singing music on the piano. She's dressed in an elegant dress, and it's jazz is playing, and the piano player. And you walk in, and with a trail of blood behind you as you walk into this upscale. the guy stops
Pouring
you.
out of our wound.
Yeah, the bouncer stops you and says, "Excuse me, but you guys are not dressed appropriately for this. You're bleeding and you smell horrible."
Rude.
Well,
I will
there's
give
garbage
him.
all over you.
I will hold out. I will just procure a bag and say, "This is 30 zonnets. Can we rest here for an hour or so, and then we'll leave you alone."
He pockets it and he opens the doors. Have at it, guys. Just don't cause any trouble. And if I hear any ruckus, I gotta kick you guys out. And I'm keeping 30. Deal?
Deal.
All right. Here you go. Let me let you in. So it's got it's one floor. There's a bar on the left-hand side. There are several women at the bars running the bar, that are the bartenders. There are male waiters going around and taking orders. It seems like there's food and drink here. You can.
Seems more like a restaurant.
Yeah, it's sort of like a restaurant where you can like sit and eat and drink, and there's a little entertainment. So you want to have a seat somewhere?
Yep. You have time to relax and ruin the property value.
No problem. So you sit down at this smaller table in the corner, and you the waiter comes up and it's like, here's the menu. There's a pretty good amount of food here. There's a lot of different steaks, and it's upscale. And these people are eyeballing you all around you. Like, what the hell's it? You got, especially Jay, you stand out. And there's a lightning ganassi too. So like, and all of you stand out drastically. And there's a lot of whispering going on, like, in hushed tones. And the waiter comes up and is like, what can I get you guys?
Now this here, this is steak. What exactly is, like, how is it seasoned? Do you have any, like, just give me a basic rundown of what you do with it to prepare it.
Well, we get it fresh from the market, and we have a chef here. He's well renowned, and this is the Wayport, so all the ports, we get all the freshest goods in seasoning. We have the top scale chefs here that will prepare it for you. How do you like your steak?
I prefer it medium rare.
Okay, of course. We would have to kick you out if you wanted it well done. All right.
I mean, obviously, of course.
Okay,
I'm
we
not
got one
some
steak and
plebeian.
And any drinks with that?
I'll just have just the steak for now. I'll probably have something else later.
Okay. And you, sir? Jay and Lee? What would you guys like?
Same as what he's having, except can I get the weakest ale possible as a drink?
Okay, sure can. We'll get you a ale and some water. And Lee, what can I get you?
A really strong drink and just some like raw meat would be great.
Okay, rare steak coming right up. And he leaves, and as you do, a person walks up to your table, and he's wearing a priest robe on, and he's like, I have heard of your crew. You have parked in Precinct 2, I assume, at the Augustin Air Station. May I introduce myself? I am Kelamar. I am a merchant here, and I have heard of your exploits. May I have a seat?
Jay will gesture for him to take a seat.
He takes a seat and he says, I have many merchant houses here in Wayport, and word is that you owe the Orzhov a little bit of money. I could help you with that if you help me.
How do you know that? Like, we found out yesterday, and we're the ones in debt.
See, word gets around. And debt is the currency of the Orzhov. So, I just let you know that I know the books pretty well, and I could help you, and the Orzhov could always use a crew like you.
So you work for the Orzhov?
Yes, I am of the Orzhov. I am a high priest of the Orzhov.
Wait, so you're a church and you're a bank?
Yes, of course. Why?
You say of course like that's a normal thing.
What?
Like, we're not from here, if you could tell, but that's not a normal thing, like, anywhere else. It's just...
I heard. Where are you from, and how did you arrive here? Are you one of those walkers of the plains?
Shit.
Doesn't really matter. What's important is, I think we're all interested in getting rid of the debt, but before we begin any sort of deal, what exactly would you be having us doing for it?
Well, we heard of the Galgari and the Gruul are up to something, and we need to know. And word is, you guys are in the center of it. Information is very important in a currency of itself. You give me some information, that leads to something fruitful for me, and I could see a little of your debt go away. What do you say?
A little?
Well, it depends on this information and what I can glean from it.
Jay
So you want-
looked at Kiergan.
You want like information on 2 guilds, and you want us to get that for you, like both of those guilds, yeah?
I believe you have information right now that you don't need to get, you already possess.
Yeah, but this is information on 2 guilds.
Yes.
I mean, if it were 1 guild, then maybe I'd be like, oh yeah, sure, get rid of like, I don't know, 20% of the debt. But this is like 2 guilds. That's like, not only is that like, if honestly, like, I personally think that would be worth like more than double just 1 guild, probably 3 times. So
Roll a persuasion.
Can't tell.
Roll a persuasion.
shit. Oh my god, why am I the one
you,
doing
do,
this?
Well, first thing is, do you believe? Are you trying to deceive? Or do you believe in this?
Well, honestly, I'm being like just sort of. They're both the same. I'm just saying like persuasion because like
Okay, then go for persuasion.
it's not like okay persuasion. 7.
Yo, charisma? What is that?
I don't think you are in the position to barter. I do believe the ledgers say 30,000 is in debt.
They do,
That is a lot.
do they?
And with the
Yeah.
interest that carries over, we wouldn't want to see anything go bad for your son, I believe.
I look at Lee, then I look, then I look at Jay, and then I look at myself, and I'm like, yeah, sure.
Jay will
Yes, son.
Jay will lean forward and prop his like head on one of his hands, like leaning on his elbow, and say, "As much as I'd love to get rid of our debt, I'd like to ask you to kindly refrain from threatening us. It hasn't worked, and we've killed people in the past for doing so."
What? I do not threaten. I just merely state the facts. Your son is in incredible debt to the Orzhov, and the interest grows greater. And he has signed the paperwork with his blood. It is not a threat. It is merely a statement of fact.
Right. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. I need to make a check.
Go for it.
21. Okay.
He's not
Jay
lying.
is... Jay is... Yeah, sure, he's not lying. Visibly, Jay is this close to punching him.
Oh, okay. I know what you're doing. Okay,
Like-
you're checking in your character. Got you.
Yeah,
I thought
because
you
he's
were
like...
doing insight.
No. Jay is not... He just said, don't threaten us. We've killed people before. And he's like, I'm not threatening. I'm just stating facts. Here's the threat side I'm stating.
Got you. And the waiter comes with the drinks. The food's not ready yet, but the drinks are placed down, and he leaves.
That guy was human, right?
Which one? Oh,
Uh,
no, he's still in front of you. The waiter just...
Oh, okay.
Yes, he is human, but his face is kind of shriveled a little bit. Like the water and moisture has escaped out of his face.
Lee, you've experienced with plenty different types of cuisine, and you know what Rockard likes. Do you think Rockard would like what we've got here? And I just sort of, sort of sneakily just sort of nod my head towards priesty man. Priest man.
Are you trying to intimidate
cleric
this
robes.
guy? Are you trying to intimidate?
I think all of us are trying to intimidate this
yeah,
guy right
sure.
now.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, roll for intimidation with the advantage here.
Okay, thank God it's advantage because
Yeah,
that one
because
was
he says he's
a
helping.
natural 1. Okay, total of 20.
Oh, beautiful. Luckily, okay. He looks at you, and you don't really affect him. But then he looks at Jay, who's about to punch him, and then Lee. He's just got a stone cold killer eyes looking at, and he kind of leans back. He's like, I see you need some time to think of these things. Well, I'll be over here if you need to. I don't mean to extend or overextend my welcome. Please, take your time. Let me know if I can help you in any way. It is always nice to meet you. Thank you. And he gets up and walks away.
After he gets a decent distance away, Jay looks to Kurgan. He's a dick, but do you want to give information to him? They're your people for the most part. One guild is, the other is not great. It was the Gruul and, also out of character, it was the Gruul and who?
It's the Gruul and the Galgari. He wants to know what's going on with both of those guilds.
Okay.
What does he want us... How does he expect us to know anything about the Golgari?
You know that Varaska has the Crystal of Creation.
And Vraska's a member of the Galgari?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so, I mean, yeah, that's like, yeah, that'll clear our debt, but that'll get, like, a lot of issues. I'd rather kill Timmy. Well, not kill Timmy, but Timmy can learn from his mistakes.
Yeah.
Hey, he borrowed that money, not us. He needs to, he said he had tricks up his sleeve.
He's also not our son.
Yeah,
So...
This is... And the Gruul is, like, Kurgan's people, so...
Yeah, I guess they are. It's weird.
Yeah, the main problem is he wants, by the way, we're just gonna pretend we're all talking about this in character.
Sure,
but
of course.
This is a conversation that's happening, but for ease, we'll talk like players, I assume. Like, any information that's worthwhile is either kind of personal, or we can't tell someone that the Crystal of Creation is around. Like, that person has something that can unleash gods. That'll clear our debt, but ooh.
I also kind of told that, what was her name, Feather, about the end rays. I don't think I should be mentioning that to many people. In retrospect, it sounds like sort of an apocalyptic event.
Mm-hmm. And you see the waiters coming now with the food. Food gets dropped down. It's pretty much 2 medium rare steak, and then 1 just bloody steak with just, it's not even cooked.
Good man. I give him a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Does he expect a tip or something?
No, he heads off.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Yeah, right now, like, what are, it's like deal with the devil or kill the child.
Well, I don't want to do the last one.
Yeah, but I don't want to make a deal with the devil either. And we don't know the way the Orzhov's guild thing works.
Do we
have everything we need here, or just like, I mean, Varaska might have the Crystal of Creation on her, but other than that, like, our ship is like getting repaired a good amount right now, right?
Yeah, so things that need to be done here is, 1, you need to find the Crystal of Creation, right? That's your major task here. You guys need to bond to the Crystal of Creation. It's important for you to all be bounded by one of these Crystal of Creations. 2, Kurgan has a backpack that he's looking to figure out what's going on with that.
Juicebar, have to talk to the gobbo.
Yeah, you have to figure out what's going on with that. You also have something to go with the Rakdos as well, Kurgan. Your clan made a pact with the Rakdos. You don't know what that is. As well as Tex has to talk to the Rakdos as well, because he has to make a deal with them, an alliance. So those are the major things. You also have some side quests you got to get to. For Kurgan's backpack, you go to the Statue of Anger's Costs, is where you can find Navina. she told you to meet her there. Those are
Was
the
there like a time we were supposed to meet her there?
To me, it feels like it's one of those quest givers in a game where they just like stay there, and when you show up, they're always there. And like, what took you so long? I was here the whole time.
And what's the limit on the loan before they start asking for money back? Do we know?
It's accruing interest. You do not know.
See, that's the thing. Like, first off, they gave 30,000 gold to a child, which is like dumb. But second off, like, huh? Okay, let's just start with the basic facts. Do any of us want to give this person information about anything we know
How old
about
is-
the Gruul or the Galgari?
I'm sorry for interrupting, but how old is Timmy again?
12.
12.
So... There's got to be some sort of like a group of like lawyers here, some sort of police force or something, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah,
can go to
that's
the... we can get a lawyer for
Azorius.
Timmy.
The Azuria Senate is the lawyers.
The Azorius, okay. Well, I as a player already knew that, but Kyogen didn't.
Sure.
So, do you really think it's legal that someone just, like a 12-year-old kid, could just like take out $30,000 or 30,000 gold debt? Or like a loan or something?
Probably not. They might have a loophole. I don't know. Your civilization has odd laws. All civilizations do, if they have laws. Are you saying we go to someone, see if they can void the... I mean, even if they void the loan, we have to give that money back.
I mean, we will, but we should be able to get that amount of money. Like, I still got this big old horn thing from that whatever it was.
Oh yeah, 2,000 Xenos horn. That'll help.
It's probably not going to help all that much, but it should be all right. Have we told Timmy to stop spending that money?
I believe Tex did.
Yeah, I also definitely told him to stop spending money and also not to take out loans. So I hope we have some of that 30,000 Xenos left.
Hopefully, if not, I think I'll hit him. Never got back to that, an answer to that original question. Do any of us want to give that person information for the Xenos, or to get our debt slightly removed?
I don't like him, he's a dick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it seems we're all in agreement.
Yep.
Yep, so alright, cool.
That's a no.
Yeah, that's a hard no.
So you hear Toak give you a message, Jay, through the message orb, and he's like, just a heads up, we just got visited by the Azorius, some Azoria Senate here. They are asking for you to meet at the chamber of the Guild Pack later on tomorrow to speak to, I don't know, a Nivzit guy. I don't know what that means, but they seem pretty serious about something. Just a heads up. Everything okay?
We were just approached by an Orzhov trying to get a loan. They say why they want us there? Other than an Israeli person.
I don't know. They mentioned Kurgan and some type of having a raise or something. I have no idea.
Holy fucking shit. Oh my god. I've just created so many problems. Oh no!
Also, I don't know what's going on with Timmy, but he, a bunch of Rakdos appeared, and he, like, is, I don't know what's going on. You need to talk to Timmy.
A bunch of Rakdos appeared and he's no longer talking to you?
No, you need to talk to him. I don't know what's going on. I have so many things. I'm trying to make something for her. I'm working on so many different stuff. I can't keep track of a 12-year-old kid. Somehow he gave them a bunch of stuff. I don't know what he's doing, but he's got a bunch of kids working for him too. And did you know Rockard is his bodyguard now? And I don't know what's going on. And he's dressing in all these suits.
Oh god, he's spending so much money.
I have no
This is the
idea
player
what's
talking
going-
because Kjörgen can't listen, can he?
No.
Is he do you know if he's making money back for these kids working for him?
He could be. I don't know. He's keeping pretty quiet about it, but I do see that. I think they gave him. I don't know. He was working like he was cutting down all that stuff he was planning, and gave it to him. And I don't know. And then like now he's got a bunch of mushrooms going from the Celestia or the Conclave. I don't know. So I can't keep track of all this stuff, man. I'm not your babysitter.
Imagine if Timmy just starts up like an entire sort of just economic empire based off of a 30,000 gold loan.
Yo, if Timmy's starting an economic empire, yo, Jay's all of a sudden, Timmy's great.
Wow.
But until he makes that money back, he's awful and a bad child. But if he starts making that money back, amazing.
As soon as it pays off, we love him. But until then, we don't
He's
like him.
grounded.
Until then, he's grounded and he's an anchor on our ship, and we hate him. But once he makes that money back or starts making money in a decent way, he's a great kid. I love him to bits. Jay will just go, alright, just make sure he doesn't go out and buy anything too great. I know you're not a babysitter, but we clearly need one.
I can't keep track
Figure
of
out
them.
where to-
I can't keep track of them. I'll tell them not to do anything. But listen, I have so much on my plate right now. I'm gonna be busy for a little bit. Do you need to be teleported now? Because if not, it's gonna be a couple hours here.
I will look to Kjörgen and hold that thought, message me back in a few, and look to Kjörgen and alright. Short summary, Jimmy's doing something with the Rakdos, maybe selling things. He's changed his plans a lot. Also, Kjörgen, apparently, Azorius, the guys we're talking about for lawyers. There's something to do with the guy in an Izzet, or the Izzet Guild, asking for a raise. Something to do with you. They want to meet us at the Guild Pact tomorrow.
Okay. Did they mention this Izzet guide's name?
Nope.
If we
It's
just
Dias.
Niv Mizzet. That's his
Niv
name.
Izzet?
Niv Mizzet.
Niv Mizzet.
Okay, alright.
I have no idea who that is.
Okay, so I'm just like eating up my steak all daintily, then I'm gonna be like, hey you, random waiter guy.
Yeah. What's going on?
I'm supposed to meet up with Niv Mizzet tomorrow sometime. Do you like
Oh wow. You must be
know
very
any sort of
important.
thing that he likes?
I mean, he's the living guild pack. I mean, what do you want to know? He's in charge of all the guilds. He's pretty much runs the whole shebang here.
I mean, obviously that's common knowledge, but I mean, like, have you heard? Like, you're in the hospitality industry, right? You must like have at least some knowledge of maybe what these real big important figures like to eat, what they like to drink, that sort of thing.
Yeah, well, he's a giant dragon, so like he's not gonna walk in this restaurant. Everybody knows that. He's pretty much hangs out at the chamber of the guild pack. He's got offices there, but he's not walking into the restaurant. He'll.
Oh, I know he's not just gonna walk in, living guild pack, giant dragon, all that stuff. But like, does he ever like just, I don't know, order like cattle or something, and just from like, I don't know, Selesnya or
That's
something
pretty
like that?
interesting. I don't think I've ever had him order to go or anything. I don't know. I'm sure he eats something.
Well, he has to. Everything does.
Yeah.
Well, he's living guild pact, so maybe not. I don't actually
Who
know.
knows?
He's a living guild pact. I just wanna impress him.
That's pretty impressive. What's going on? Everything. What's the occasion?
I've got no clue.
You
All
better
right?
go get
I
that
just.
checked out too. And he points at your chest, and there's a big, like, pile of blood just.
Oh, that's
like,
fine. It's
pooling around.
No, it's fine. It's been like that for a few hours. It'll be fine.
Oh, all right.
No, I should have said, I did not walk in with this. I should have just been like, the fuck happened to me? Alright, so that cleared up some questions.
Would you like some dessert? We have a great cheesecake. Some cheesecake.
Now that is interesting, but these guys, they're kind of like lactose intolerant, and I lean in and I whisper that.
Did you
So
say
I don't really want to...
intolerant?
Lactose.
Oh, I thought you said ractose. I'm lactose
Yeah, they can't
intolerant
eat.
too, bro.
They can't eat dairy.
Ah.
Messes up their guts. Makes
Okay.
them spend far too long in the lavatory. If you know what I mean.
understand. I'm the same
Yeah.
way sometimes.
Oh, okay. Too much information. But yeah, so I don't really just want to I don't want to embarrass them by me having all this cake and them not having to able to have anything. So we're probably not gonna have anything.
Okay, well, do you want the bill?
Yeah,
Alright,
we'll have the bill.
I'll be right back. And he leaves and comes back, and it is 30 gold pieces.
How many sonnets?
30.
30? Okay, I'll give him 30 sonnets.
Bill's paid up. What's the crew doing here?
I kind of want to just go over and threaten that priest guy just quickly.
Okay, yeah, he's sitting with a bunch of his underlings. He sees you approach. Is that what you're gonna do? Approach?
Yeah, I'm gonna approach him.
Okay, and
I'll
he
follow
kind
Kiergan.
of slides his chair a little bit back, and he's like, I see. What has you come to discuss?
Well, I just want to say that maybe if you weren't such a dick, we might have agreed. So you kind of need to work on that. Also, don't mention any sort of facts about what will happen to the child in our care, or I will lay some facts on you, okay?
Roll intimidation with
Right,
advantage.
okay. Oh, come on, advantage. Da. Where is it? Seriously, where is it? Here it is. Come on, advantage, roll. Oh, only 16.
Okay, he takes a step back. He stands up. The whole table stands up too. A couple of them pull out these little daggers, and he's like, no.
Whoa, fellas.
those
I'm not threatening him. I'm just telling him the facts.
And he's like, I see. It's okay. Debts are debts, and if you pay it, you pay it. And if not, we have our ways. Go about, do your things. Information will come when it comes. You know where to find me. Have a good day, Belinax.
Are you just gonna be here all the time?
No.
Then how will we know where to find you?
Trust
Because this
me.
is literally the only place we know where you are.
Trust me. I'll find you when you need me. Good day. And he gets up, turns around, and walks away.
So does he just leave the store? Does he just
you
run
can
into
tell
Lee and
you
Jay?
got underneath his skin a little bit and embarrassed him in front of his people, and he walks off.
Jay just calls out after him, come after us and we'll kill you. You guys are okay though. And as he looks to the guys with the daggers.
Yeah, he doesn't look back, but he stops for a second and then continues and walks away. And we're gonna fade away from this scene here as he walks away, and deep in the rubble belt there is a wooded area, and it's dark, and there's some Domre raid gruel that are sitting by a campsite, and they're all sharpening their swords, and there's a cabin, and inside the cabin is Nikya is standing above a cauldron, and she drops a couple of droplets of your blood, Kiergan, that you dropped on the ground because you were bleeding during that fight, into this cauldron, and it bubbles up, and it bubbles over the cauldron and onto the ground and seeps into the ground, and the camera fades down into the ground through one level of the city. And then there's a city underneath the city, because Ravnica builds on top of itself. And there's cities underneath, and the camera keeps panning all the way down until it's dark, cavernous area deep in the bottom recesses of Ravnica. 2 red, glowing lights emerge from the darkness.
Don't worry, it's coming. Don't worry, it's coming. Jesus of a